Hello and welcome to the show. Today I am going to be taking a look at my summer car. This is a really rather interesting car building / adventure-y sort of game. It might sound quite a lot like Jalopy if you've seen my videos on it, you've played that game before. However, this is way more in depth when it comes to the car construction. In fact, it's way more in depth than just about anything I've played. And it is seriously impressive, the levels of detail. Now, I had initially planned on just doing a video of jumping straight into this game, knowing nothing about it, never played it before. However, I very quickly realised that I needed to kind of know what I was doing. There is no tutorial at all on this. So, yeah, it was a little bit of a learning experience. I kind of briefly-ish know what I'm doing. The first thing, we've got to pick a colour for our car. Unfortunately, there is no bright orange for me to go for. I'm kind of leaning towards either bright red or bright turquoise, and I think we're going to go for the turquoise. In fact, we're going to do a new game. You will need to put in your name for the little driver's licensey thing, and yes, you will need to fill it out before you can click begin, otherwise it doesn't work. It took me a while to figure out why there wasn't a carry on button. We are also going to have the permanent death option turned on. I don't know how you can die in this game. I suspect, most likely in my case, it'll be finally got the car working, and then I will roll it, and that'll probably be how I die. But yeah, I quite like the idea of having a permanent death on this if I cock something up completely. Maybe I can make the car explode, and that would be how I die. That's a distinct possibility as well. You can see, just as we load in the top left, we have got various needs that we must attend to. And this is our house. We have got plenty of beer and 4 sausages, and that's it. And that's all. That's all we've got. I think there's nothing. No, absolutely nothing in the fridge. Have we got anything in the? We've got a grassy cupboard. Why have we got a grassy cupboard? I don't quite know. Anyway, yes, this is our house, and most things are interactable with. I don't think these cupboards are, unfortunately. However, the lights work. For example, I assume there is like a full day-night cycle going on outside. This is outside. We're not going out there yet. That's where the car is. We'll get to that in a minute. This is a bedroom. I'm kind of assuming it's our bedroom because this is where the magazine with the parts are. There is a mighty wing. We will get the mighty wing. You will also notice that everything is in Finnish. This game is set in Finland. There are subtitles for any sort of people that talk to you and so on, but things like the catalogue are in Finnish. Yeah, it's an interesting setting. I think, as far as I can figure out, this is where we live. I don't know where I am on this map. However, this is our little area. What do we got going on in here? Oh, I found the toilets. Does anything in here work? Again, I'm guessing, yeah, lights work. Oh, toilet could do with a good clean. Yeah. Oh, we can actually save the game there. Reminds me of Dead Rising, saving in the toilets. In here, we have got another bedroom with nothing much, and another grassy room. Don't ask. I don't know. I don't know why we've got grassy rooms going on in here. Oh, we've got a toy. Oh, we can't pick the toy train up. Disappointing. I wonder if the TV works. Oh, I'm stuck on the coffee table. Never mind. TV. Does the ooh. You know what? Screw it. I'm not building a car today. I'm just going to lounge around on the sofa and watch TV. Does that say topless gun? Wow. So, there we go. Anyway, I digress. I got distracted wandering around the house. Out the front door. Oh, we've got a phone as well. I'm not sure. Can we dial numbers? I thought I heard some voice, but I think that might just be the TV going on over there. Anyway, car, yes, here it is. Well, the basics of our vehicle. As you can see, it is, yeah, kind of a little bit in pieces. The rear seat, for whatever reason, the rear seats are outside. I don't know why that is the case, because the rest of the car is in here. And when I mean it's in pieces, I mean it's really in pieces. Yeah, unlike Jalopy, where you just pick up an engine and drop it in the car, I do not have that luxury here. Because we have got all of these, well, components to put on the vehicle. If we crouch down a little bit more, you can see all of the bits that we have got to get on our vehicle to make it run. That's the running gear section. We've got various bits of bodywork all over the place. Spray cans, I assume, can be used to change bits on the colour of the car. I don't know if we can go spray stuff orange or not. I don't quite know how these work. But yeah, there we go. Could we pick that up off the floor? We're not going to leave a mess. And then we will spin it around, use the mouse wheel to spin stuff around, and then we can stick that back. There we go, without making a mess. Right, toolbox is an important part. Yeah, it has got all the fun and games of faffing around trying to find the right spanner to fit the right bolts and then getting angry because you can't figure it out. Not quite got the losing spanners when you drop them down bits that you can't reach inside the car. That's not quite replicated here, but most of the other bits are. I don't know if you can lose spanners either, probably. Yeah, we will go back over here, look at all the engine components as well. Everything is, you know, in pieces over here. There's the block, we've got gearbox, we've got gear linkages going on, there's a battery over there, we've got timing chain, I think we have, there we go, a head gasket and so on. All of these little bits and pieces. The wheels are probably, I was going to say, in the best condition of the lot. I'm not sure that is. Oh, we've got petrol as well. Yeah, I believe everything you need to get the car running is in here. I don't think you have to actually buy anything to begin with. We've got the motor hoist going on here that will work. Is that working? Is that doing things at the moment? Wait, hold on. You've got to be quite precise with the clicking on stuff. I'm not sure it's quite doing anything. We might have to activate something. Oh, okay, put that down. Put that down before I break something. Anyway, yeah. Everything is in pieces and every button is interactable with. That makes things a bit easier, doesn't it? Which is really, really very, very cool. Now, we are going to... Are they open as far as they go? Right. We're going to get started on the car. We're not going to get anywhere near getting the car running today. I might make this into a series if people like it, because I'm very, very fascinated by this game. However, yeah, we're not going to get the car running today or anytime soon, really. So it's a big job getting the car working now. We've got to try and find... This is where it does get a little bit fiddly. There is a fair bit of... Wait till you find the right place to click it, and then it will come up with a little tick, and then you can drop it in. Now, we have the fun and games of guess the spanner that you want. Now, is there a way of... No, that's not it. I thought there was a way of having it show you what... okay, that light's actually quite annoying out here. Having it say what size the spanner was, so I could try and bloody figure it out. We've got to go 2, I think, and then that will now... okay. Okay, so when we're in the spanner mode, so we've got what? We are... Okay, we've got 12 here. Now, begins the fun and games of... Where's the bolt that we need to do? That was a crunchy noise. Right, okay, so that's the thing. Now, that's... If it's the right size spanner, that will glow green, and then we can... screw or can tighten it. What about this one? Aha! There we go. Then we scroll the mouse wheel, and that will tighten that one bolt in place. I think actually me climbing on the car has dented it slightly. Bugger. I don't know how you fix that. I think there is a way too. I probably shouldn't climb on the car too much then. Yeah, that will do that. Now, again, a little bit like Car Mechanic Simulator, and I will probably compare this to Car Mechanic Simulator a bit, just because, well, they're kind of along similar lines. There are not necessarily a huge amount in the way of bolts to do up with this stuff. There are 4 for this subframe. There we go. There is a fair bit of guesswork going on to find where the bolts are, and it does kind of help if you've done it before. In my case, watched a guide, so I kind of knew roughly what I was looking for. This is also doing a slightly cheaty way. You could find ways to lift the car up. Probably easier, actually, to lift the car up and work on it. Because then you get to see a little bit better what you are doing. We go back to picky-uppy mode. Then we will take these. Now I'm going to take both of these out. This was front left, I think. I'm going to take both of these out first before I go attach them, because in doing things this slightly lazy way, it does make the physics go a little bit on the angry side. You do have to also be really precise when it comes to picking up stuff and clicking on stuff, otherwise it does get a little bit on the angry side. Okay, toolbox, out of the way. Toolbox. Damn it, toolbox. Okay, do you have to close you before you move? Never mind, you're there anyway. Right, so if we go and find where... Right, so that will go on there. Oh, it's not physics, not get angry. Normally the car bounces around when I put just one side on. That's helpful. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. And then that can go in there. Look at that. Perfect. Now, do these use the same... Aha, they do. If only everything used the same bloody size bolt, it would make life a lot easier. That can go on there, and then this one here in there. Now, in my kind of practice and just brief experimenting with this, making sure all of the bolts are tightened are very, very important. Okay, it's a big fundamental thing, because when it comes to sort of, adding the components and so on, you can place them. We're going to go get these next. Yeah, you can place them. If you try and then add the next part on, it will all fall apart. I don't know if you don't fully tighten apart, whether once the car is running, whether it will over time work loose and fall off, and quite how all of that bits works. That's a lot further into the game than than I have got at the moment. But yeah, I'm really impressed with the level of detail that we have going on here. There's just nothing. I mean, Car Mechanic Simulator is the closest, and even then, I would say this is perhaps a teensy bit more detailed, and this is more of an adventure rather than just working in a garage on the car. This is a little bit more of an adventure and so on going on. Right, so we've got another one to go and find, another thing to go and find, and I do seem to remember. Why are you not letting me pick that? Oh, there we go. Okay, we got it. Figured out how to move that. Oh no, don't drop that way. I don't know if I can. I can rotate it on one axis, but I don't know if I can rotate it from another way. Or if I do, wait, hold on. There we go. Okay, so I've got to pick it up and then drop it. Okay, that's figured out. Figured out. I'm not useless. Right, are you going to be the right size thing for that? No, you are not. I think it's a bigger one for this. Maybe it's not that big. 12. Aha! There we go. And that can do up there. And I think we only have one to do there. I'm going to scroll the mouse wheel a lot just to make sure that the damn thing is in place. I'm really glad I've now got a half-decent mouse. My old mouse had the most useless of scroll wheels that was horrendously broken. And now I have a nice working one. That's good there. Right, and then we need to get the next parts for the vehicle. And this is just working on the front running gear that I'm doing at the moment. There's nothing to do with the engine, nothing. It's okay, so we've got disc brakes, and these are not specific to each side, so that can go there. And then we will go and grab this one. Now, I am working on this car. You will have noticed there is a van that is sat... Oh, okay. Of course, I can stick that on straight away. It's not going to glitch out massively, is it? There is a van sitting next to me. That is perfectly working. That is perfectly drivable. We will go and have a go with that in a minute. Trying to decide if it's starting to get a little bit lighter. Not a little bit lighter, sorry, a little bit darker. Does that need to... I think, actually, this then needs... Because that will bolt into these bits over here. One thing I do slightly miss, I will be honest, on this game is a sprint key. A sprint key would be really nice here. So if we stick that in there... Aha! Then... Oh, we're a little bit stuck. There we go. We're good. Yeah, sprint key to just move around that little bit quicker. I know we're not walking, massively far and so on, but I do slightly miss being able to run around. We do have a... that's going to all glitch out and be broken if we're not careful. Can we do it from this side? I did briefly see a tick. Where did it want me to put it? Oh, wait, if we spin it around, and then maybe that'll be happier. Oh, there was a tick there. Where's the tick gone? Oh, dropped it. No, half shaft. If we could go in, where is the spot? Find the spot. What about if we go from this way? This way's probably not going to work, is it? What about if we kind of do it from this angle? Maybe you'll be happier. Oh, again, I saw that bloody tick. I'm not very good with the... Find the spot. Because it's this twisting as it's trying to go through. Oh, I'll just throw it. Come back, you bloody thing. We got the other side in absolutely perfectly, and now this side here wants to play funny buggers with us. Missed the tick. There we go. Ha-ha! We've got a thing. Things are going okay-ish. That looks like a beefy bolt. What size are we going to want for that? Aha! There we go, and then that will go in there. Progress. Progress is being made on the car. As you can see, though, there is literally nothing in the way of tutorial on this. I quite like it in some respects. It kind of makes it as a little bit more of a challenge in some ways. As I said, I had to kind of spend a little bit of time figuring out just what I was supposed to be doing. It does help if you have some mechanical knowledge. certainly when it comes, building up your engine and so on, there's a fair bit of like tuning the bits and pieces of the carburetor, wherever that might be, on here, tuning all that, making that sort of stuff run. It probably needs more mechanical knowledge than I have, in all honesty, to be able to do everything, sort of straight off. I will probably go and have a look at the internet and get me some help when I get stuck. But yeah, it's really, really in-depth car building. Simply having to deal with a proper set of spanners and so on, and selecting the right way to do the various bits and pieces. Really, really cool. It's not going to hold your hand, and it's not going to tell you when you've done so. You haven't tightened a bolt up somewhere, and then a few hours down the line, you go to start the car, you go to pull away, and something falls off. It's not going to tell you that. So yeah, things can go quite drastically wrong, and I like that. I really like the challenge of this. I really, really do. Now, what we were going to do, or what I am going to do, we'll put this away. If we F, that will close that, and then we will go and stick the toolbox can sit down there for now because we'll need it again later. We are going to jump in the van. Now, I don't know if people are going to come along and steal our stuff. I'm just going to close these doors anyway because I can. What's that? Is that just a very... the shiniest of drums going on right there. Everything else is rusty except for that drum. I don't know if we have weather effects, so this is looking decidedly dreary this evening. That is not the game phone. That is my bloody house phone. I apologise for that. The game house phone will ring to give you orders for firewood to make your money. We will get into the van. It is a little bit on the fiddly side, I will be honest, the whole driving. So to get into the vehicle, there isn't sort of a get in button. Does this work? Ooh. Oh. Okay. Didn't know that. Yeah, this does definitely look decidedly miserable. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So to get in, you kind of... Okay, that actually did it itself. If you're in the sort of standy up mode, you kind of just walk in and then fall down and then, well, we're in the car. Basically, it works. I find it easier with this vehicle. If you get to start it, you have to stand outside because you just get a much better view of the ignition. If you press Q, you can kind of like peer in, and this does make it a little bit easier to see bits and pieces when you're working on the cars and to make sure you're clicking on stuff. Now we will go and try and start. Come on. Come on. Why are we not having fun today? Are we... Come on, van. We can start. We can do this. Maybe this is why I'm trying to build a new car, because this thing is a pile of crap. Is that on? Is that working? I don't know. It should be, I think. Right, door... Close. There we go. Okay, so we press enter. We will now enter into the driving mode. Then we can faff around. I thought I heard the game phone going on there. So we faff around. We can. Okay, we have got that working. So press G to put it in gear. Aha! We are. Oh, bloody hell! The door's open. No door. There we go. Okay, the door is door. Close. Say. Okay, right, that time... I have some issues with the doors. I don't know why the door doesn't want to close. Why are you not closing? Oh, do I have to do something with the handle rather than just pull it shut? Okay, woo! I'm doing a donut with my old rusty... Can we do a proper donut with the old rusty van? Come on, we're going to do some donut time. We can, kind of, a little bit, do some donuts on here. That's cool. Oh, God. So over that way is a dead end. I believe I did see somewhere there was a switch for lights. There is. Okay, cool. Yeah, just everything is interactable. It actually looks pretty good for a game I believe made by a single person, made in Unity. This one, it's a pretty damn good looking game. Considering its primary focus is on building up the car. Around here we have the kind of the workplace that you go to. So if we just pull up here, we can put the handbrake on, and we leave driving mode. I don't want to enter driving mode. I want to leave the vehicle. There we go. Okay, we're going out this side now. Yeah, it sounds a little bit dodgy in terms of sort of where it's selecting stuff. it sometimes gets a little bit caught up. I've noticed that primarily with the drive. This is only... Oh, I drove with that open. Whoopsie. And it's only a minor thing, really. In that, yeah, like when I was trying to get out, it leaves up the thing saying it can be driven, or it wants to enter driving mode. Sorry, I'll finish the sentence eventually. And then if we pick up this, and then we will chop the log. Well, we would chop the log. There we go. And then that makes us some firewood, and then we can pick up another one, and then we do this again. And this is how you make money. It's not the most not the most impressive of cutting by me, but it's doing the trick. Oh, it's doing the trick. Yeah, it doesn't kind of really matter how you hit it. It's going to end up neatly. And then I believe we should probably pull the van in here. You can load that up into the van. I think the one time I got a phone call, it was to fill up a... I assume when it said flatbed, it meant fill up this. So that could be a long time doing all of that. We do have a tractor. And I have seen that some of the easier ways of working on the cars, if you drive this round, you put the forks underneath the car, then you lift the car up, and then you can work on it. It's probably the easy way of doing it. However, when I was prattling around with this, I couldn't get it to move for some reason. I'm going to have another go, and this is probably going to end quite poorly for me, but there we go. Right, so we've just about clambered our way in. Let's try and... Door... No, door is not shut. Door is going to flap around like a maniac, and that's okay by me. If we enter driving mode just to shut the thing up. Now, we do that. Okay. Oh, no, that didn't actually start, did it? Did it start? It did start. Okay, the idling sounds really, really quiet compared to the other sound effects. So, we have engine. Now, if we press... There's a handbrake button somewhere. Let's say handbrake. That... parking brakes. So that should deactivate that. Now, if we press G... Oh! I've got it moving! I don't know how I broke it last time then. Obviously I broke something last time catastrophically, and that's why it wouldn't move. Now, we've got a drivable tractor with a... Shall we test it out on the van, seeing as the van is here? We've got this. Right, so if we get this as close as we can under the van, is this going to work? This is going to end really badly for everybody involved, I know. But I'm just experimenting here. Are we in position? Okay. Let's go a little bit further forward. I'm hoping now the fork's going to be underneath the van. So if we go enter, let's just go have a quick check. Right, so they are. Now, if we go climb in here, this is kind of a bit of a test of the physics. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen. This might break everything, but let's see. Shall we? I don't know if that's quite moved far enough. Front hydraulics. Ooh! Oh! wait, handbrake. Handbrake would probably be a safe idea here. Well, let's get back into driving mode. Handbrake on. Let's lift it up. Hydraulics. Oh! Oh, this is so cool. It really is. Let's... Oh, no, don't drive with that. Don't drive around with that on there. And then there we go. That is the van. I don't know if you can take bits off the van, whether the van can break down. Well, you know what we've got to do now. You know exactly we've got to roll a van over. We've got to roll the van over, and that is so. Okay, door closing. Closing door. Are you going to stay shut? No, you're not going to stay shut, are you? You bugger. Ooh, I think that time actually worked. Fantastic. Okay, enter driving mode because then we don't have that coming up. Front hydraulics. I don't know if that's as high as it goes. We should probably not have done that, come to think of it. We're going to roll it over from the side, because that'll be easier. Is a little, you've got to kind of follow the lever, otherwise it's going to stop stop activating it. And then we... Oh, no, wait, hold on. Is that parking brake released? We want that in reverse, I think. Is that reverse? Have we got... I don't know. I'm not sure anymore now with this. Is that... Okay, so that... We've got it in a gear? Oh, bugger. We've managed to... I think I've managed to get it out of gear, and I don't know how to get it back into range selector. I'm pressing buttons, trying to get it to do something. Nope. Tractor! Why have you done this to me? Of all of the times now, just when we're trying to roll a vehicle over, I've buggered something up completely. What are you? I think you're just part of the seat, aren't you? Diff lock, I don't think it's going to help me here. This is the problem I had earlier. Like, I got the thing going, but then it didn't want to do anything else. Okay, so we're just going to lift this up as much as we can, because I can do that, but not. I think it's going to tantalizingly elude being rolled over. Let's start from scratch again. Oop. Okay, you did go into that, right. Crap. I don't know what gear I want it to be in. So that's as far down the gearbox. That I would expect that to be reverse. Why am I not going? What have I missed? What have I done? I'm pretty sure when that's down, that's the parking brake disengaged. Ah, crap. I've broken my tractor. I've confused it all. Oh, that's disappointing. I was really hoping I could... Ooh! Physics got really angry with me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are we good now? Oh, bugger it. I will figure out why this tractor has stopped working. I wonder if now, having released the vehicle, that would have made it happy again. Okay, we'll turn it off. We will close the... I can't close the door. Door's going to remain open. No, wait, that did actually start properly. Hold on. Okay, that's on. Okay, we definitely got that on. Now, if we... Okay, I think that should be neutral. That should be first, but I'm not sure why it isn't. If I keep pressing... Like, I can see that it's doing thing here. Oh, no, diff lock, go away. I see that it's doing something with that. Not that it's actually letting me select that from inside the cockpit. Like, so something is happening when I'm doing these keys. It's just a little bit confused. I have no doubt it's me doing something wrong. I apologise for not being able to tip the van over. God damn it! I think we could actually drive this. Can we get in this? We can get in this. This looks like the shiniest of things we have. I'm not even sure this is ours, to be honest. This is the... I don't know what. It's something or other. Some sort of liquid tank going on the back. Yeah, this looks far neater than all of the rest of our equipment. Oop, we'll get in here, shall we? And all of the buttons to play around with that I can break. What could possibly go wrong with any of that? Door? Door, are we going to close? Aha, maybe if we click on the handle. Ooh, there we go. Right, do you work? No. Door. These bloody doors are useless. Enter driving mode. Enter driving mode. Door. Are we gonna... Wait, if we... what about if we lean over here and then find the bit to click on? There we go. Okay. Door is shut, I think. There we go. Right. Now, where is... There's the ignition. At some point, it will spark into life. Ah! Fantastic. Okay, so that's working. So, now we need to find the hydraulic pump wipers. Ooh, more buttons to play with. Handbrake off. Then if we go... There we go. Okay, so this truck is working. We'll just get that out of the way. Bye-bye, van. Right. And then we can go and take a trip into town, I think, is where we will... we will head. We live down... We lived down a really interesting road. Sorry, there's a funny noise coming as I was trying to change gear. I guess this is as high gear as we go to. Doesn't seem to want to change up anymore, but there we go. Wipers go away. Oh no, that's gone crazy speed. I don't know what any of these do. One's a diff lock, one's a rear axle lift, and there are some buttons over here. Oh, there's an interior lights. I should probably look where I'm going. Yeah, this is the road that we'll head off towards, I believe, the town somewhere around. It's a pretty sizable map, actually, that we have here. Yeah, I'm really impressed with this game. We have various needs going on that could probably do with being attended to. Have we got a different range gearbox? I don't know if there is that to play around with here. Yeah, the detail on this game is absolutely incredible. It really is. I very much look forward to building up some more of the car. If people are interested in this as a series, please do let me know. I'm definitely fancying doing some more of this. We're just going to leave our truck there. I was going to go have a look, see if it would let me kind of walk into the scenery and see how far it lets me go into the scenery, because there is a lake, I think, over here. Yeah, I suspect it's probably not going to let me walk too far into the series. Can we drown? Is that one of the ways that we can die on here? Possibly. But yeah, that is my summer car. I believe it is currently under £10 on Steam. I really recommend it. I really very highly recommend it. Yeah, there is a horrendously steep learning curve, but it is incredibly rewarding once you start figuring out what the bloody hell you are supposed to be doing. Yeah, you're basically building a car from scratch. Incredible detail to this. And then once you've built the car, and this is just, you know, building the car, I don't know what there is from then onwards and so on, but yeah, I really do recommend this game. However, that is going to be it from me. Thank you very much for watching these bloody doors, and until next time, goodbye.